Time to play the game!
Hello. In this video I'm going to show you how to create macros with the preprocessor using the preprocessor command define. So to use the command define, you just need #define and the name of your preprocessor command, for example 22, and specify what it will be replaced with. Be careful that #define replaces exactly word per word what you wrote on the right, except in particular cases you'll learn about later on. Because we can create intelligent macros, so imagine that I want 22 to be replaced by an int. So as soon as I write 22 anyway, example, I'm going to write it here, during pre-compilation, so cpp main.c, my 22 has been replaced by an int. I could write anything. I could, for example, write gibberish. During the pre-compilation phase, aka during pre-processing, it doesn't think about what it does. It just takes my macro and replaces it word by word. So that's good, because we can create macros like this, which will allow us to do things. For example, if we wanted to replace the int and instead write 22, you can do so. You could, for example, write a text, any text. Let's say, bonjour, bienvenue, hello, welcome. As soon as you write 22, it will be replaced by the string. Bonjour, bienvenue, with quotation marks. That means that if I wrote this, I'll put back my int here. If I set a char star str here, and then say that str equals 22, here's what would happen. See, str is equal to bonjour, bienvenue. So you could, for example, write sentences at the top of your files, or even put them in a file.h and use that same sentence in multiple functions. This way you'll have at least one macro and you can change it in one place. It's the same principle as functions, prototypes in files.h. The other advantage of macros is that you can make them intelligent. And so you can use brackets and pass parameters. You'll see these parameters will be replaced. For example, I want to pass parameters x. And every time I'll write 22 with something between brackets, it'll replace by int x. You'll see what it could do. I don't advise you write it this way because it's hard to read, but it's one of #define's usage. Here I'm going to declare a variable a. I don't even need to add the semicolon, a variable b. And here's what happens when I do cpp main.c. int a, int b. You can see that my code is less legible this way. So I don't advise you do these kind of things. The define will also allow you to link strings, for example. Watch out though, it's a little bit more complicated. That's the last example I'll show you. You could write #x, and #x means it would replace the brackets contents in 22 by the value of what's in 22's brackets. For example, if I added a char star str here and say that str is equal to this. Now if I wrote right bracket 1 comma str comma 1 bracket, what I'm going to display on screen, theoretically, I'm going to display a on screen. Now, if instead of this I wrote b, I could display b. One last example, just to make it crystal clear. If I wrote bonjour les